What's up, guys? It's Headshot Coaster. It's bringing you a new video today. Today, I will be doing the next coaster for Kings Island. I'm pretty excited for this one, so let's get into it. Now, before we start, I'm making this whole the next coaster for a park thing a series. So currently, I've done 3 for Six Flags. I've done Fiesta Texas, Magic Mountain, Great Adventure, and then for Cedar Fair, I've done Cedar Point and Kings Island, obviously. So after this video, if you want to check one of those out. Yeah, definitely. So here are some of my park stats. It's opened in 1972. It became part of the Cedar Fair chain since 2006 with the whole Paramount. The whole Paramount was bought out by Cedar Fair. It covers 364 acres of land. It has 14 roller coasters. And it's located in Mason, Ohio. It's just outside of Cincinnati, I think northeast of it. Yeah. So here are the last 5 coasters. This year they're getting the B&M Giga Coaster Orion. I mean, it looks okay. It should have been. It looks okay. I think people will like it. 2017 they got the GCI Mystic Timbers. That's a great ride. Airtime, fun. In 2014 they got Banshee, the invert. People seem to like it a lot. 2009 they got the very famous B&M Hyper Diamondback, great airtime, all that stuff. And in 2007, they got Firehawk, relocated from Geauga Lake. Currently, that's not operating. It was a Vekoma flying coaster, but people seem to like it a lot. So, that's good. So here are the park's current coasters. They have a Giga Coaster, a Hyper Coaster, a B&M Invert. They got a GCI wooden coaster, an in-house wooden coaster, the Beast, I think. An Aero Suspended Coaster, a Racing Wooden Coaster, an Aero My Train, 2 Premier Launch Coasters, a PTC Family Coaster, a Vekoma Family Suspended Coaster, a Vekoma Inverted Boomerang, and a Kiddie Coaster. Now, 2 Premier Launch Coasters, that's interesting. Yeah, that doesn't happen too often. Just saying. So I think Kings Island's next coaster will be, I'm saying there's a 25% chance of a Gearsaw spinning coaster. Some of the pros, the park's current family coasters are older. The Bat, it's a little bit, like a 90s coaster, as well as Woodstock Express, 1970s, and, yeah. There isn't a single one nearby. The Northeast doesn't have too many spinning coasters, with the exception of, they really don't have too many. They got the one at Waldameer, and they got the one at Six Flags New England. But, that's kind of next to the Northeast. I know it's in the Midwest. But even in that region, the Midwest, not that many spinning coasters. And they really take up a small amount of space. The park has plenty of space, but, they're going to want to build some bigger coasters in the future. I think this is going to be, a smaller next coaster. So, yeah. Some of the cons. The park already has a few family coasters, like I said. You got one of the family coasters is the indoor launch coaster, as well as, the 2 other family coasters. It's not the most unique ride. It's a spinning coaster. They're at many parks all over the world. And also, they're dizzying. And I know that's kind of well, no, they're spinning. But, people don't love, spinny rides. I don't mind them. But I really don't like the pendulums. I really don't like Crazanity at, Magic Mountain or Harley Quinn or, even the mini ones. I really don't like them. Yeah. There's a 30% chance of a Vekoma Bermuda Blitz coaster. Some of the pros, there isn't a single one in North America. People love the one in Energylandia, the light coaster in Poland. And literally no park has built one yet. And now it's basically which North American park will build one next. And I don't think it'll happen, but I think it'd be a good fit here. It provides a ton of great space, a bunch of great elements in a short layout. They really don't take up a lot of space either. That's true with the next coaster as well. You gotta consider, most coasters, if they're small, they have, maybe, some hills and, the inversion. But, no. This one does a lot in a small space. And also, the pacing's pretty good for out to ride, If you, look at a POV of, coaster, it's pretty good. Some of the cons, Vekoma isn't one of Cedar Fair's go-to manufacturers. They don't work that often, and even back in the day, yonder, they didn't work too much. Yeah. Also the park already has 2 beloved launch coasters, or I don't know if they're beloved, but they get long lines, like Flight Fear, probably get some long lines as well as the other one. Flight of Fear. Oh, Backlot Sun Coaster. Yeah. It's a good family coaster. And the last few coasters at the park were high thrills. I mean, Mystic Timbers, that's a... I wouldn't say it's too intense, but it's not, like, the most, like, calm ride wooden coaster out there. And then Orion 300-foot coaster and Banshee, there's, like, a bunch of inversions and all that stuff. And now for the final probability. I'm saying a 45% chance Gerstlauer Infinity Coaster. I'm sure most of you saw it coming. Some of the pros, the one at Knott's Berry Farm was very successful. I mean, hang time, everyone loves it. It was done so well. It provides great views, which as well as good hang time and air time, and laps too. I mean, this really has everything. Like, you have some great views on that top lift tail, and then the great hang time on all of these inversions, as well as some air time at the end. And I mean, you're moving around a lot, so there are some laterals. Some of the cons, it is a very high thrill ride once again. Beyond vertical drop, and the park's been getting all those thrill coasters. The park might want a bigger version, like the dive coaster. Cedar Fair really loves working with B&M, and even though they're great rides and they're reliable, I mean, they're expensive, but Cedar Fair doesn't worry about money as much. I mean, they're better at it, like, keep handling money, but, like, still. And it's and also the ride has a low capacity. I mean, they aren't, like, the lowest capacity. The operations are pretty decent, but, like, not too many trains, and, like, the trains aren't big, so, like, stuff like that, yeah. So, what year? I think this will happen no later than 2024. I mean, they've been getting the, 3-year gaps. I mean, yeah, because of the coronavirus. Might be moved back 1 year, but, yeah, 2024 easily. Yeah. So, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, all that YouTube stuff. I'm trying to grow the channel, so please support it. Watch some of those other videos. Up next, just FYI, I'm doing a Carowinds. My next 3 videos I plan to do are Carowinds, as well as Dollywood and Hershey Park. And, basically, probably within the next month, I'll be in park tiers, like, probably, like, Great Escape, and, like, so kind of just figured out, like, Great Escape, Michigan's Adventure. It's kind of, like, based on your, like, thoughts, or it's kind of, like, logical. Like, I'm going to go to the smaller, lesser-known parks as the time goes on. So, yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and I hope you all have a beautiful day. Bye.